Prakash Agarwal, a motor vehicle inspector, MVI, based in Bhopal, is a passionate fan of film actor Vijay Kumar. Vijay is preparing to leave for the United States for his wife Naina's diagnosis, delaying the filming of his next film, which already incurred a budget overrun, with the climax still remaining to be shot at an Indian Navy-leased land. The crew learns that Vijay's driving license, that needs to be submitted to get clearance, is missing. The producer is outraged as the film has to be wrapped as soon as possible, due to a clerical error while shifting between RTO buildings. Vijay cannot apply for a duplicate license as issuing a new license would take time. Hence, Vijay's politician friend meets Om for speeding the procedure. Om agrees to issue license illicitly without Vijay even attending the test in return. He summons Vijay to the RTO to meet him in person and as proof in case of an inquiry. Meanwhile, Vijay's professional rival Suraj Diwan is plotting to suppress competition from Vijay by means of a cult, even though he realizes going to the RTO might give away clues for his visit. Vijay hesitatingly agrees, hoping that an unadvertised visit calls for less visibility. On his arrival, he sees TV channels surrounding the premises. Amidst Vijay's peon Veemla gives a misinformation to a reporter that Vijay, an avid driver, has been driving without a license. The news spreads, and an infuriated Vijay scolds Om in front of his son and superiors for the leak and leaves. Angered, Om informs the reporters that Vijay was arrogant and wanted a license without going through the normal procedures. Vijay's reputation has been severely damaged, and to worsen the situation, Suraj's fans community head organizes a hit-and-run attack on Om. He also has masked gang cast stones at his house and Om's son suffers a head injury, which makes Om to believe that Vijay's men were behind this. Meanwhile, Vijay reluctantly cancels his US trip on the producer's insistence, while rushing his son to the hospital. A frustrated Vijay calls Om by phone and threatens him, which affirms Om's conviction. On police inquiry, Om and his wife Minty accuse Vijay, but Vijay is not charged as his involvement was inconclusive. Protesting it, Om and his family perform satyagraha in front of Vijay's residence, where media and fans also assemble. Addressing media, Vijay states that Om is a crazy fan and a kind of stalker who finds gratification by being a part in his idol's life through disruption. He shows Om's fan messages as evidence and announces that he has decided to attend the test in the supervision of Om. Vijay gets permission for an open test, which can be viewed by media and can be telecast live. The computer-based test is replaced with a direct question-answer session with Om. Om asks difficult and unusual questions. Still Vijay manages to pass the learner's test. Om's son is bullied by Vijay's fanboys in school. With that, Om decides not to send him to school until Vijay has failed and is determined to fail him using maximum discretion. Meanwhile, Naina requires a surgery, and a flight is chartered to reach there as soon as the test is completed. On the practical assessment day, Vijay smoothly completes the test, but Om fails him, pointing petty mistakes. The decision is overruled by his superior and passes Vijay. Om makes Vijay wait until noon for the follow-up road test. At noon, he postpones the test by 2 days, which happens to be the day of Naina's surgery. Vijay announces to the onlooking fans and media that he is forfeiting driving forever because Om has totally misused his power and he will retire from acting if this disrupts his life further. Enraged, the fans begin lynching Om, but Vijay saves him and flees from the place. Uddharan. While en route, they clear the misunderstandings. Om reveals that Vijay's license was in the gift box which was thrown earlier by Vijay in RTO office. Vijay brings Om and his family to his house. where he scolds Suraj and Veemla for their mistakes. 2 days later, before leaving to the airport, Vijay interacts with the press about their reconciliation and tells that he has received his driving license. Vijay then drives off in his car to the airport.